Online video games here. Getting back to what I was saying in the previous video was just to recap. I did a channel update video and I asked as part of the channel update what you guys want to see in the future. The first comment was from one Xbox player. So basically I'm giving a shout out to him, and he either wanted to see Mortal Kombat, Borderlands, or Call of Duty Black Ops. Someone wanted to see me play the zombie mode in the game and do playthrough of either one of those three games, and I chose Mortal Kombat. I had the arcade stick for that game. I got the tournament edition, and it didn't go well, of course. I don't know any of the combos. The controls were extremely difficult, and I got crushed in the beginner's room multiple times. So if you want to see that video and get a LOL or Raffle multiple times, then you could, I guess, watch my previous videos where I was getting crushed while playing Mortal Kombat. But now I'm going to a game that one of the few games that I still can win at, and one of the few games that has easy controls. And this used to be my second favorite game for the Xbox 360 is Lord of the Rings: The Battle for Middle-earth 2, but now it's my favorite game for the Xbox 360. Shadowrun used to be my favorite game for the Xbox 360, and the Battle for Middle-earth 2 used to be my second favorite, but I lost my skills at Shadowrun, so now I just get one shot at when I go online. I used to be so good at Shadowrun that in one game, for example, my whole entire team died, and their whole entire team was alive, and I single-handedly took out the whole entire other team. That was how good I used to be, and I used to always nearly be number one in the scoreboard. Now I'm just negative, and I'm lucky if I get second to last, because I play these games too casually. And when you really play these games, and you play against people who play all day, I mean, just think about it, who's going to win? Somebody who may play the game once every 4 months, or somebody who plays it all day, right? So I don't stand a chance. Anyways, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be playing Battle for Middle-earth 2, and we're going to be versing the computer. So it's going to be 2 versus 2. We're going to do the elves and the dwarves, and the ring mode is on, so you can get a hero if the good armies, which include the elves, dwarves, or men, if they get their hero, they could summon for 10,000 or 9,000 dollars Lady Galadriel, and if the enemies, which include Mordor, Isengard, and the goblins, if they have enough money and they get the ring, they can summon their hero, which includes Sauron. And Sauron is super slow and he's deadly. Lady, I guess Galadriel, or I think her name is also the Lady of the Forest. She's extremely fast. Sauron's slow, and she can make a tornado. And I think Sauron could have this I guess you could say this massive attack where he just creates a huge explosion around him, and that has a cooldown. I think I haven't played this game in a while, so I think those are their attacks, unless I'm getting it mixed up with the power of hero. So she can summon a tornado as one of her special attacks, and he could basically make this a massive explosion around him, which can annihilate everything in his path. Alright, so the ring mode is on. We're starting out with $4,000, and elves and dwarves versus Mordor and Isengard. So the goblins and men will be participating. EA, their servers used to be extremely laggy, and they shut down their servers for this game, and they also shut down their servers for Conquest within less than a year of the game being released, and that's very disappointing, as they don't allow, I guess you could say, Xbox Live to run their game servers, because when their servers are running, they have frequent disconnects and a ton of lag, and then they shut them down very early. So I'm getting Legolas right away, and the controls are very simple. It's not like Mortal Kombat where you have to get a 10-button combo, do a 10-button combo perfectly. If not, you can execute the combo and memorize every character's different combos, or whichever character you play has memorized their combos. So now we're going to recruit Legolas, and I'm going to take Legolas to take over one of the command posts so I could gain more money. I currently have $500 and I bought heal. And Legolas is a great hero. Some people like to use, I think, Legolas's father, because he can turn invisible, so it could be nearly impossible to take him down, because the second you start attacking him, because I used to play this game on Xbox Live all the time, and I used to actually win sometimes, you can believe it. and I think it's a King Lissandro or Sarandio King or something. Now whenever he was in my base and he was picking off my builders and my men and I tried to attack him, he would just cloak and turn invisible, so he would be a huge asset and people would use him to take down everything. His name is Sarandio. I think he's Legolas' father, I'm not 100% sure about that. I just think Legolas is from an elf of the Mirkwood realm. And currently I gotta start building my soldiers right away. I can't just depend on Legolas to keep me alive. But you do need malin trees in order to be able to have command points and in order to generate revenue in order to build more. So it's extremely important. I put in Legolas in an aggressive stance. The elves are very quick and they get sense if enemies are nearby. My team currently has a giant army. All I have is Legolas. What I'm doing is a huge gamble because I'm not even going to have the army to protect my, I guess you could say, buildings. And I normally build them through builders, but productivity, I guess, decreases the more buildings you have, depending on how much map control you have. So if I'm getting destroyed and I have 5 builders and I barely have any money, I mean, they're not going to, it's just going to be a waste of money to keep using money to buy builders as opposed to building structures such as defensive towers that could defend me against the enemy. So the enemies are near. It's like Legolas just said that. And there's some gold under this rubble. And Legolas leveled out, that's what the glowing light around him means. Glowing light to foreshadow how perfect my team is. I've got some money, I'm going to recruit Elrond when I get the chance. Elrond, he can heal. He can give your men a leadership bonus so they could do plus 50% more damage. And keep in mind that everyone's on Bruto. This is such a great game. Heroic statues, they give you plus 10 command points so you can build more. You can only get to 875 command points when you're doing the 2 vs 2. And they allow your structures and your soldiers and I guess your heroes to do plus 50% more damage. Maybe just your soldiers to do plus 50% more damage. Your heroes are already super powerful. So now we have Elrond. And I'm going to start trying to build men. I'm surprised I haven't been attacked yet. I'm unsure what they're going to attack me with. Look at this giant army. So now it's Legolas versus the world. And they also have a power up. So I'm going to try to move them out of their tainted land. And we got to try to hold them off before they so my men can arrive in time. And so that I have the time needed to generate more revenue before everything I've created so far gets destroyed. So I'm going to put them both in defensive mode, because now it's just about survival. Unfortunately, Elrond can heal. And we're going to try to make our stand here. And as dangerous as this is, we're going to try to build a statue in the middle of the battlefield. Now these your men can level up as well. And your archers, you may want to put an aggressive stance. They shouldn't be taking any damage. So there's a bonus to their I guess you can say they lose a bonus to their defenses, but they gain a bonus to their offenses. If they lose a defensive bonus and they gain an offensive bonus. But you should have your archers which makes sense because your archer shouldn't be getting hit. You should have your melee soldiers in the front that can take a hit. And this is great because my men are surviving, so they're gaining XP. So currently we have more orcs invading, and this is Isengar's army that's flanking. And I want these guys to attack my hero because my hero can heal and my soldiers can easily die. And archers, they take a while to destroy structures. And if you destroy your structure before the enemies, do you gain some revenue from it? I'm building some defensive towers around my fortress. I'm going to put an attack statue near them. There's a lot to manage over here. I'm trying to find my heroes. And you want to use your powers in order to keep your men alive, especially if you have less men. Fortunately, the enemies don't have any heroes, and they could get deadly if they have any heroes. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for part 2.